Hey y'all, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to do the reader problems tag. So I was tagged by Jeanette over at Jane Reads. Hey girl, hey. I will leave her video down below. Sorry it's took me a little bit to get to this, but we're here. And the questions on this are hilarious and just out of this world. So let's just dive into this. Question number one. What is this? You had 20,000 books on your TBR. Honey, how in the world do you decide what to read next? Whatever's calling my name, I guess. Like, if I really had that many, I don't know what I'd do, y'all. I mean, what do we do? We've probably got already thousands on there, but I would say just maybe I'll do a spin the wheel. Maybe I'll look at a readathon and pick something for a prompt. Who knows? That's probably what I would do if I had that many, because you'd be overwhelmed real fast. Okay, question number two. You're halfway through a book and you're just not loving it. Do you quit or are you committed? Y'all, I'm starting to embrace the DNF. Okay, didn't used to do that as much, but you're starting to see it. Okay, there are several books that I've got 20% in, 50% in. Peace out. It's not doing this. I ain't gonna spend 3 more hours on the audio, even at 3 speed. I don't do 3 speed, but I've done 2.5 speed. If I gotta listen at 2.5 speed, why am I pushing myself? Okay, it's like you're hate reading. And so yeah, this is the year. 2023 is the year of DNF. Do not read a book. Do not finish a book that you're not loving, because honey, we got too many books to be reading, to be dealing with that. So yeah, peace out on that. So yeah, this year I have started to quit books if I'm just not loving it and go on. I used to not do that, but hey, we here. Question number 3. The end of the year is coming and you're so close, but so far away on your Goodreads reading challenge. Do you try to catch up, and how? I have done this before, and that's why my Goodreads is always like, you know, manageable, because if stuff start happening, I don't want to be stressed out by a reading goal, you know what I'm saying? But what I always did before was read short books, right? I mean, like, if you were like really at the end of the year and you were stressing about it, honey, we read some novellas, we get the manga, we pull out the graphic novels, and that's what you do. So that's what I really did all the time. Or fast audiobooks, or our audiobooks that you can do 2 speed and get done in 2 hours. Okay, so yeah, maybe some middle grade, you know? Okay, question number 5. Everyone and their mother loves a book you really didn't like. Who do you bond with over shared feelings? Honey, I got my crew. Okay, y'all know who you are. My sisterhood, okay? My girls. I always be out there in the chat saying, y'all, this book, the tea, absolutely not. We are not doing this. Do we let us see it? No. So, yeah, if I'm really not liking a book, I'm honest. We got transparency on the channel, and I'm going to let y'all know. And, you know, there are books that you read that's like, okay, now I'm really not enjoying this, but everybody loves this. What is this? So, yeah, my people I talk to on a regular in the book community, honey, is them. I'm always texting, telegramming, whatever. We here. Instagram, okay, in the messages, in the DMs. What was this book? Okay, that's me, okay? Book trash, we're going on. I flat out, like, even if they ain't read it, y'all, this book, I can't. Like, I recently read the middle grade book that I didn't like. And it was so funny because they was like, hey, tell me about it, because I'm not going to read this. So I like was telling them spoilery discussion, and they were like, yeah, that's not for me either. So like they can always be there in the chat for me to help me get my feelings out, because sometimes we need that, girls. Okay, anyway, question number 6. You're reading a book and you're just, wait a minute, what is that? Hold on. Question number 6. You're reading a book and you're about to start crying in public. How do you feel? Well, honey, I have been on lunch or something at work, honey, listening to an audiobook, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm about to cry, and I start tearing up, and it's like, you know, transparency, if you start tearing up, now, if I'm at work or something, I'd have to, like, keep it together, honey, because makeup. But, yeah, if I was, like, somewhere other than work, I'd probably just, like, start crying, you know? Like, it's fine. But, yeah, we ain't holding back. Okay. Number 7, a sequel of a book you loved just come out, but you've forgotten a lot from the prior novel. Will you reread the book, skip the sequel, try to find a synopsis, cry in frustration? So it depends. It depends. If it's pretty short, I might reread the first one. But most of the time, like, especially if I got these videos I've been doing, if it's within the past couple years, I could go back and, like, read my Goodreads review. Okay, I'm caught up. Go find a synopsis. Okay, I'm good. Most of the time, that's it. I ain't gonna be rereading. But there are some books that, like for example, hold on. For example, this series, Once Upon a Broken Heart and The Ballad of Never After. These are by Stephanie Garber, and they're kind of a spin-off from Carval. I read the Carval trilogy many years ago. Do I remember much? No. So it's been so long that I really would like to reread those before going to this. So like it just depends. It's like if it's a spin-off, probably, but yeah, it really just depends on what's what. Most of the time I ain't gonna reread, but that's one example that I can think of. Number 8, you do not want anyone borrowing your books. How do you politely tell people nope when they ask? Well, honey, I ain't got nobody asking, so. But it depends on the book. Like, I might be like, okay, here, that's fine. But I just, I say, oh, I don't know what I say. What would I say? I don't know what I'd say. I'd probably say they have this. Let's see if they got this at the library. Do you have Libby on your phone? Do you like audiobooks? This book is great on audio. That's probably what I do. All right, I just made that up. Question number 9. You've picked up and put down oops, 5 books in the last month. How do you get over your reading slump? I'd probably read just a really short book, palate cleanse, a manga, graphic novel, a romance, novella, rom-com, something cute and sweet and fun, and move on. Something that's going to be just like fluff, you know. Don't have to be the best book in the world, but something fun. Fun and cute and moving on. That's what I do. Because when you're in a reading slump, honey, you do not want to read anything that's going to be like, this too serious. Okay, too much thinking for me, okay? I got to have something easy. It's okay if I'm not paying attention 100%. Move on. I can skim. I'm just kidding. Question number 10. There are so many new books coming out that you're dying to read. How many do you actually buy? What? All of them, right? No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, I just kind of, like, now I'm not buying a ton of books anymore because I have so many in physical. But, like, I do pre-order some if I want to support the author. Like, even though Nicole Deese, for example, she has that new book coming out. I got it for review, but I've pre-ordered it to support her. Like, sometimes I'll do that. If it's a really well-loved book, an author, and I will gift my other copy to a friend. I have done that. And Jennifer Dibble, same thing. I pre-ordered her book. If it's a book I'm really, like, if it's an author that one of my favorite authors, I will prioritize those to read or to support them because pre-orders really help, from what I've understood, in their sales and stuff. So even if I get a book to honestly read and review, sometimes I'd still I can think of 3 I pre-ordered still. Laura France, Nicole Deese, and Jennifer Dibble. I still bought them in pre-orders to support them, even though I may have gotten a copy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, just to support them. So, like, if it's a favorite author, I'm still going to, like, prioritize buying their books. And that way I can, like, gift the copy right to a friend. I've done that. And that ain't even a question. It's how many do you buy, not how do you decide which ones you buy. My bad. You got the extra benefit on that. How many do you buy? Not that many, because I don't have the space. I'd have to unhaul before I bought any. So probably 4 or 5, you know? Like, I'd pick and choose my top 5 to maybe 10. That'd be it. And then go on from there. Like, this year, I'm not buying a ton, you know? Like, I just here and there, and then I'm unhauling. You've seen I've unhauled several as I've brought some in. So, because we just don't have the space, okay? We got to, like, pick and choose. And there are some books I still need to unhaul, too, that I've been, like, looking at, thinking about. But maybe I'll do, like, a challenge of myself. I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, moving on. So, sorry, that wasn't even a question. Okay. Number 11, the final question is, after you've bought the new books you can't wait to get to, how long do they sit on your shelves before you get to them? Well, they call me out now, ain't they? But TBI, get me. Yeah, probably a while. So, some of them quicker than others. Because some of these I've gotten to read and review, but I may have bought them anyway, right? And others, like, I know the Sarah Sundin book, I don't even know where it's at now, but her newest release, I bought it. The Julie Klassen Sisters of Seaview, bought it. I mean, Lynette Eason, Life Flight. I bought like every book in that series so far. I ain't even picked it up. And then like the Elizabeth Camden books, Carved in Stone, you know, all them, Written on the Wind, Honey. They still chilling. So, I mean, I got this TBR cart, like I told y'all about, that I'm trying to like go through and do them first. I guess looking at the TBR cart. But they're going to sit there probably at least 6 months to a year, aren't they? You know, I mean, mood reading is so bad. What TBR get me? Like, me and my friends talk about we eating our TBR all the time. So, it's hard. I do pretty good. Honestly, I think I do pretty good with most of my TBR. But like April, it's coming. I ain't doing nothing like critical with that stuff. I'm just going to mood read. I really think I'm going to. I've got a few NetGalley books I got to read. But other than that, what am I reading? I don't know. You know, like I don't even know that I'm going to make a dedicated TBR. But I'm just going to do possibilities. I'm starting to do more possibilities so I don't feel like, okay, I got to do this, you know. So, yeah. They're probably going to sit there a while. Alright, that's pretty much it for this video. I probably missed something. Who knows? But I ain't going to tag anybody because I don't know who done this. But if you wanted this video, as always, just feel free to do it. I'll put the questions in the bottom of the description. And let me know your answers to some of these if you want. All the things. Crazy questions. But a lot of fun. Thanks, Jeanette, for tagging me. I really enjoyed this. Like I said, I'll leave her video down below. A lot of fun. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, y'all.